Tonight on Around the Rock, news regarding the campus-wide emergency drill, Earth Day celebrations, and updates from the SGA elections.
Also planned for tonight's show, a game show hosted by Haley and Aisha, ways to stay involved on campus, and your weekly sports report. Around the Rock starts now.
Welcome back to Around the Rock. I'm McNerney.
And I'm Carlee Smith. Let's take a look at what's been going on around the Rock.
If you've walked into any building on campus in the last week, the emergency safety drill that happened this morning was no surprise. The bright orange papers hanging in all the doors are hard to miss. The drill activities occurred in and around Swope Music Hall and involved a mock emergency situation to which University Police campus units and the Slippery Rock Borough Fire Department, EMS, and police responded. The drill was part of ALICE, a proactive training program that prepares persons to handle and respond to the threat of an intruder or active shooter. ALICE stands for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, and Evacuate. The steps one should take if they are ever found in an emergency situation.
Most students had an opinion on the safety drill that took place earlier on campus. With Slippery Rock adopting the ALICE program, some students think it is a very good idea, and continuing to have drills will benefit the campus in coming years. This will have the students and staff be more prepared in the event of an emergency. Here's one student's opinion on the ALICE program and the drill taking place here at the Rock.
I think it's a really good idea. I think the university should have the mindset rather be proactive than reactive, so if a situation does happen, they know what to do when it does.
I agree with his opinion. I'm really glad that SRU is taking precautionary actions for its students and staff now and for the future. For more on today's drill, here's Marrie.
The Slippery Rock Emergency Safety Drill took place today in Swope Music Hall. The drill lasted from 8:53 a.m. to 9:29 a.m. It started with reported shots fired at the scene, to which the university police responded. 11 minutes later, they had the suspect in custody. The university kept students and faculty informed throughout the drill using the SRU communication email.
We had a police officer who was pretending to be an active shooter came into Swope Music Hall, and he went into one of the rooms and shot 2 people. And then he came downstairs and started banging on doors, and he shot me in the leg. And then after that, police had showed up and they detained him, and then EMTs showed up and took care of everyone that was in critical condition, and then the firefighters showed up and helped everyone else.
To wrap up today's safety drill, 2 people are dead and 3 people are injured, and the suspected shooter is in custody. For WSRU-TV News, I'm Marrie. Your campus, your community, your station.
On Tuesday during Common Hour, the McCoskey Center hosted Carnival on the Quad, where students were able to take part in sustainability-related activities. Carlson has more.
In honor of Earth Week, the McCoskey Center hosted an event in the Quad to educate students on the environment and sustainability. The McCoskey Center, that is located in Slippery Rock, provides hands-on education about sustainability and environmental education. At their event, Carnival on the Quad, they featured aspects of sustainability practices that they promoted to students. Many were able to participate in educational games and win prizes at certain stations at the event.
Basically, at Carnival on the Quad, we're trying to bring the McCoskey Center to campus. So we feature different aspects of sustainability that we actually have at the McCoskey Center. For example, we have our chicken photo booth, so we are demonstrating our chickens that we raise there. So a lot of cool things featured here, and we just try to kind of communicate more about what the McCoskey Center is trying to do in promoting sustainability here and promote Earth Fest that's coming up as well.
This has been Matt Carlson reporting for WSRU-TV. Your campus, your community, your station.
That event sure looked like fun. And speaking of having fun, right after this commercial break, Haley and Aisha will be hosting another game show. We'll be right back.
WSRU-TV News is the student-run news station for Slippery Rock University. The studio is held in the Maltby Center on SRU's campus. WSRU-TV produces multiple shows, including Around the Rock, A Week in Review, the SGA Update, the Rocket Sports Report, and the Weekly Bite. All shows on WSRU-TV are anchored, written, produced, and edited by SRU students. Students have the opportunity to learn valuable skills in the field of television broadcasting. WSRU-TV. Your campus, your community, your station.
Do you remember when you were told to sit still? Walk, don't run. Don't sit too close to the screen. Don't touch that. Color inside the lines. At Slippery Rock, we inspire the motion, the music, and the moments of challenge that allow you to be your best, now and in the future. Slippery Rock University. Experience the difference.
Welcome back to Around the Rock. Last week, Haley and I hosted Password, and we had a lot of fun. So this week, we decided to play another game called Word Sneak.
In Word Sneak, Aisha and I will provide a word to our two guests, Evan Markowitz, a sophomore finance major, and Igor McVeigh, a junior computer science cybersecurity major. The player who receives the word must form a sentence and sneak the word in.
Now, we'll ask the players not to emphasize the word you are sneaking into the sentence so it's not obvious what the hidden word is.
We have a total of 10 words, so each player will have 5 to guess. You ready to get started?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you are going to be our player 1. So here is your word.
Oh, okay. So at Boozle, I went to Boozle today, and I was trying to get chips, right? And they happen to have chips, but they did not have the main thing. It's guacamole. You know? Do you know what guacamole is made of?
What is it?
It's made of this green stuff. Okay, it's called avocado. So I love avocados. Okay, I love avocados. Wow, nice reply.
Do you want to guess the word?
Avocado.
Woo!
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes. Good job. Good job.
Evan, and it is your turn.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I mean, you know.
Hold it up a little higher.
Most people, you know, when they wake up in the morning, they would need this, but you know.
Oh wow.
I don't know. Like, what do you do when you wake up? You get up, you brush your teeth, take a shower, do what you gotta do.
I get up and look at my phone first.
Comb your hair. I mean, I don't really need to do that. I don't have much hair.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I do.
That's pretty much what
I
do
do.
to wake up. Yeah.
Do you want to guess the word?
Ooh. Oh God. Hair?
Nope.
Oh. We're gonna be here until tomorrow.
One more chance.
Yeah.
We're gonna be here until tomorrow. I have no idea.
Okay, you're out of time. You want to tell them what your word was?
Comb. Oh.
That was a good story,
Yeah,
though. I like that.
That was pretty good.
Okay, here you go.
Oh, I kill these. Well, when I run my business at home. So that at home I have a business. It's just a summer job, and I usually cut grass, and it's private. I have private employers, and in the grass there's amazing creatures. There's snakes, there's grasshoppers, there's ladybugs, and let me tell you, ladybugs are a killer. Like you just don't want to kill them, you know. But it happens when. Yeah, I mean, like you just run them over with a mower, you know.
Okay, Evan, you want to guess the word?
Ladybugs? Caterpillars. Get the other one, snakes?
No.
Oh, I can't remember
What was the last one that he said?
Grasshopper.
Grasshopper. That was a good story. I like how you really put
Thanks.
You
ladybugs.
incorporated that well in there.
You did. Okay, you ready, Evan?
Let's do it.
Oh God.
Oh, wow. See, I'm not much of a builder. I'm not really good with tools, but my dad is. I know on stuff on the weekends. He uses a lot of stuff. He uses, what does he use? He uses a screwdriver, a hammer,
I don't really know a lot of the different tools to use, but I'm going to assume those two.
Okay, so it's a 50-50 chance.
Yes, you got a 50-50 chance here, bud.
Is it a hammer?
Oh, okay. That's good, yeah.
Good job.
Okay, here you go.
Oh my, I am actually. Okay. I got this one. So, remember when we were talking about food, right? And I said actually Boozle. Oh my, man, every time I go to Boozle, I love the choices. Today I was so hungry that really the food there, the avocado, they didn't have an avocado. Oh,
It's okay.
they didn't have an avocado there. They didn't really have good choices like they do. But the thing they did have was soup. Oh, I love soup. And turkey soup. Oh my God, with noodles? Jesus, love it.
Evan, you want to guess the word?
Turkey?
No.
Soup.
No.
Is it noodles?
No.
No.
What?
That was good. He is good.
Storyteller here.
It was hangry.
It's hangry.
You even said hangry after he said it.
I thought you were gonna get that one actually.
You're off.
Okay, you have some more chances to redeem yourself.
All right, let's go.
No, you don't.
Oh my gosh. So,
Come on, you got this.
after a long day, I'm exhausted, I just want to go home, relax, maybe read a book or watch some Netflix. Go home, get changed, put a shirt on, put some leggings on, put some fuzzy socks on, just kick back and just watch some Friends, maybe a little bit of The Office.
Oh.
You have a guess?
Is it leggings?
Yes. I love how you incorporated that. I did not think you were going to talk about yourself.
Everybody, he's wearing leggings.
That's what he does.
Probably now. Ooh. Oh God. All right, I don't know if body parts. I love body parts. The amazing thing about body parts is we have so many of them, we can't count them. Okay. Maybe we can, but not all. So there's some body parts I can't talk on the live TV, but you know what I'm saying. But like the thing that amazes me is eyes. I love eyes, and girls with good eyes, nice smile, lips, hair, also hair. I love hair, but the main thing that actually people can identify another person is their ears. Okay? Every person's ear is different.
Do you want to guess?
Your stories are becoming very elaborate.
Lips?
Wow.
Wow, yeah,
I'm surprised you got
good.
that. Okay, here you go.
Let's do it.
Oh, here we go.
The one thing that drives me crazy is that
Girls.
It's hard to park. Get into that later, bud. But
All right, we'll talk about
it's
it
just
after
like
the
it's
show.
so hard to park here on campus, because there's so many places you can go. You go to the baseball field, you go to the art parking lot, you go up by like the Union parking lot, you go up by Student Center, but it sucks because you don't have a parking pass. But like if you don't have a parking pass, you have to go. Like if you're at the apartments or something, you have to park in guest parking, or you get towed, or you get a ticket. So it's just really frustrating. I just can't stand parking on campus.
Oh.
What's your final guess?
I don't know how that was hard, because
Parking?
Can you be a little more specific?
Parking ticket?
Nope.
Oh, all right.
Parking pass. You were close.
Parking pass.
Close,
Oh,
close.
why?
Okay, this is the last one. Here you go.
Oh, rocks. Oh my. Yeah, there's all kinds of rocks. There's wet rocks. It's in the ocean. If they're in the ocean, it's wet. Okay. But there's a specific kind of rock I like, and it's SRU rock, like the mascot. So, but I wish they had more smaller rocks. Like I wish they had like Oh, this is a hard one. Oh, I wish they had like more curved like pedals. You know, those like pedals when they're curved, and like more smooth rocks. So like, but like all the rocks we have is like they're all edgy. And I don't like that, especially like when you step on them.
Do you want to take a guess?
Smooth.
No.
Curved.
No.
I bet it's rocks.
Pebbles. Okay, and for the last word of all.
Oh boy, here we go. Make it a good one. Come on.
You know, I feel like when we get into like our colleges, we do like really crazy things. Like you can get like piercings. People get nose piercings. People get the stomach piercing. What's it?
Belly button ring.
Belly button.
Yeah, you're right.
That's how much you know about it.
Some people get like their eyelids pierced. I feel like there's some crazy people out there. You get tattoos. You get tattoo wherever. You get tattoo on your face with a spider coming down.
Oh, that's a creepy one.
Tattoo with a dragon coming out of your stomach or something. So there's so many weird things you can do these days, you know?
Do you want to take a guess? Right now the score is tied 3-3, so this is kind of a make or break point.
Oh, I'll guess a dragon.
No.
A tattoo.
Oh,
Yeah, good job,
And
guys.
you won.
Yeah.
I'm always a winner.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming on the show. And thank you guys for
Yes,
tuning in to this week's entertainment segment on Around the Rock. Stay tuned, more after the break. Thank you guys.
Rock Productions is the student public relations firm that's associated with the Public Relations Student Society of America.
People should join Rock Productions because of all the amazing benefits. Being an affiliate of PRSSA is one of the best parts of Rock Productions. A benefit of being a Rock Productions member is having the opportunity to be able to get headshots.
Members have the opportunity to network, learn new skills, improve their writing and design work with on and off-campus clients, and explore the industry of public relations.
Just go for it. There's something for you in Rock Productions. There's something for everyone in Rock Productions. Whether you like design, video, photography, there's literally something for everyone. And if you don't know how to do it, you'll learn.
As a PRSSA member, you have access to many opportunities on their websites, such as scholarships, internships, conferences, job opportunities, and more. Meetings are every Wednesday at 4 p.m. in Eisenberg. If you're looking for an opportunity to learn more about public relations and have some fun while doing it, then Rock Productions is the club for you. Meetings involve food socials, PR competitions, project updates, and guest speakers. Check out our website and social media platforms for details on our next meeting and see showcased work from our members.
Hey Ron, do you live off campus?
Actually, Evan, who was just in the game show, we lived together on the floor, same floor last year in the dorms. But after living on campus for a while, students may feel it's time to live on their own. And right after this package, Austin will bring this week's sports updates. Living on campus can be very convenient for students getting to class quickly and grabbing a quick bite to eat at Rocky's or Boozle. Not to mention not having to worry about the commuter parking. We asked several students around campus what their experience has been like living both on and off campus.
Because my boyfriend and I moved from Michigan.
Okay.
And we were not really familiar with Slippery Rock housing, and we felt like there wasn't a place that could accommodate both of us together.
I love all the amenities we get. We get free tanning, 24/7 gym. They do a lot of fun events, so it's like super welcoming. You can like meet a lot of people. I've met so many people just living here.
But which do students prefer, living on or off campus?
You have more freedom than what you did in the dorms, and you can do more with your apartment. We can paint our walls, which is pretty cool.
I mean, I like it, but at the same time, like, there's not a lot of like study places, so I find myself at Panera and it can get expensive.
Independence and special amenities can help students unwind after stressful days in class and also teach them some responsibility. I'm Ron McNerney, reporting for WSRU-TV News. Your campus, your community, your station.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Around the Rock Sports. I'm Austin Agosti, and in collaboration with The Rocket, we'll be bringing you everything you need to know about this week in Slippery Rock sports. To start off, this past Tuesday, the Slippery Rock women's lacrosse team took on Mercyhurst University, and records were made. Senior Tia Torchia had a hat trick, which got her to a career total of 101 goals. She became the 13th player in Slippery Rock history to reach 100 goals in their career here at The Rock. Even though Torchia lit it up, the women failed to beat the Lakers and lost 9-5. Ending their 5-game winning streak. With the loss, that makes their record 10-4 overall and 6-4 in the PSAC. Their next matchup is this Friday at home against the University of Charleston. Facing a nationally ranked opponent, the Rock baseball team had their hands full with a 4-game series against number 11 Mercyhurst. SRU took the first game of the series 4-3 after a dominant start by the Slippery Rock all-time strikeout record holder Alex Pantuso, whose win was saved by closer Wyatt Daughtry. Game 2 had SRU in the lead 3-2 heading into the 7th, but Daughtry showed a rare spot of weakness and wasn't able to close it out. Game 3 was a dominant effort by Mercyhurst, who won the game 11-2. Slippery Rock was able to bounce back and claim the final game of the series 5-3, thanks to home runs by Christian Porterfield, Joey Campagna, and Tyler Walters, who also tied the all-time PSAC home run record with his 45th home run last night against Bloomsburg. Here's what Slippery Rock head coach Jeff Messer had to say about his team's performance against a ranked opponent.
They battled. That's why they're 11th in the country or whatever they are going into the game. But I thought our guys played up to their par, equal to them. Yesterday were 2 very good games. Today's game got away from us a little bit, in the first game, or the third game really, but the first game. And we still think there's some guys in our lineup that are pressing a little bit that will come around. They were some of our best players from last year.
The Slippery Rock women's tennis team competed against Mercyhurst University on Tuesday, in which they lost 5-0. With that loss, that puts the Rock's overall record at 500, going 12-12. SRU is still fighting to make the NCAA Division II tournament. Lauren Fadden and Allie Welch participated in doubles on Tuesday, in which they lost, making that their first loss in doubles all season. However, the Rock has an important game coming up on Saturday against West Liberty University, in which it will be their final chance to make their record look good and hope for an NCAA tournament bid. Last Friday, SRU softball finally had their home opener against Seton Hill University. Let's see how the doubleheader played out and what head coach Rice had to say about her team's performance.
Last Friday, SRU softball finally had their home opener against Seton Hill University. Freshman pitcher Kami Schumacher took the mound for the Rock in the first game. Seton Hill came out strong in the first inning with a single and a grand slam by sophomore catcher Chelsea Rohan. SRU did well on the field, committing only minimal errors, with multiple clutch plays by freshman third baseman Becca Roche. Between a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 4th and a 2-run single in the bottom of the 5th, SRU battled back for the win but couldn't quite make it happen. Seton Hill closed out the first game with a 5-4 win over the Rock. I had the chance to talk to head coach Rice in between games about SRU's performance.
So what was your team's mindset coming into your first home games of the season?
Well, I mean, I hate to say that every game is a must-win, but they are, because our conference is so strong that every game matters. So, I mean, home definitely gives us that advantage, and so we're very excited to get started. But whether we're at home or whether we're away, every single game is super important because it's a dogfight till the very end. So, yeah, they're all important.
Did that mindset change at all after that home run in the first inning?
I mean, you give up a grand slam in the first inning. There's going to be a little bit of a shot to your pride, a little bit of a shot to your hope. But you also have to remind yourself that it is the first inning and that we do have an offensive team, and you can see that they believed in themselves and they never gave up. And so, you can see that. That's why we made it a game, and it ended up being really good. And that's what I'm most proud of them for, is not giving up when you easily could have.
So what changes do you guys need to make for the second game?
Well, we did have about 14 flyouts. And so, with this wind coming in, it's going to be hard to hit a lot of home runs. I mean, we saw a few the last game, but mostly to left field. So anything that's going to go center to right is going to probably blow back in. So we need to make angle adjustments, hitting a little bit more center of the ball, line drives, up the center of the field. But I thought, our pitching, although the first inning was a little rough, I thought our pitching did well. Our defense was pretty good, except for that error in the first inning. So really, I think it's just making those adjustments in the batter's box.
The Rock started off strong in Game 2 with a single and an RBI in the bottom of the first. Between their momentum at the plate and errors by Seton Hill, SRU came out on top with a 4-2 final score. This has been Logan Snyder for WSRU-TV, your campus, your community, and your station.
Thanks for tuning into this week's sports coverage. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Do you remember when you were told to put away your toys? Don't climb on that. Don't write on the walls. Go easy on the makeup. Do you remember when you were told to mind your own business and wait your turn? At Slippery Rock, we inspire the heights, the color, the caring for each other to challenge you to be your best. Now and in the future, Slippery Rock University. Experience the difference. Do you remember when you were told not to play with fire? You were told to be quiet. When they said caring wasn't in your generation's DNA. When they said, stop playing with toys? Do you remember when they said, stop dreaming? At Slippery Rock, we inspire the dreams, the noise, the caring to challenge you to be your best. Now and in the future, Slippery Rock University. Experience the difference.
Hey Carlee, did you know about all the activities going on for Earth Week?
I did not. Let's toss it over to Keyna to find out more.
Hey everyone! In honor of Earth Day this upcoming Sunday, I've been able to dig up a few sustainable activities to enjoy over the weekend. And the best part is, they're all free. This Friday, April 20th, the Smith Student Center Theater will be showing the movie The Lorax at 4:30 p.m. and 8 p.m. Each movie showing will be followed up with a panel discussion with the President's Commission on Sustainability. This is a great event to rekindle your childhood as well as discuss the parallels of the fictitious film and the environment as we know it. Saturday morning on April 21st, campus community cleanup will be taking place from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. All interested should register on CORE and come to the ATS, Advanced Technology Science Hall at 9 a.m. All non-students can email Victoria Kolarek for further information. Saturday afternoon is the Kaleidoscope Children's Earth Day celebration, which takes place at the McCoskey Center from noon until 4 p.m. Just in case it rains, don't fret, the location will be moved to the University Union. Then, from 4 p.m. till 8 p.m. is the McCoskey Center Earth Fest and Bonfire. The bonfire begins at 6 p.m. and will be accompanied by the musicians Well Strung. On Sunday, April 22nd, the Smith Student Center will be re-showing the film The Lorax at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Well, that's all the dirt I could scoop up for this weekend. Happy Earth Day. Back to you, Carlee and Ron.
On Monday, April 16th, the Student Union for Multicultural Affairs hosted their first event of Unity Week. The event allowed students to come together and paint with an instructor. SUMA put on this event to promote unity within the student body.
This past Monday, April 16th, Detroit-based deaf rapper Sean Forbes visited Slippery Rock University on behalf of the American Sign Language Club and SGA's President's Commission on Disability. While on campus, Forbes performed for an audience and talked about the importance of the music industry recognizing the deaf community. A topic discussed was that many in the industry do not realize that the deaf community wants to listen to music and therefore they do not make the music accessible to deaf individuals. Forbes told the audience, "Growing up, I always wanted to do something with music, but my biggest challenge was being deaf. Nobody would take a chance on me. Nobody would give me the time of day." The event was an eye-opening experience that stressed the importance of the music industry recognizing the deaf community, whether it be by adding closed captions to music videos or showing music videos with people signing the words.
During Common Hour this past Tuesday, the winners of the SGA elections were announced. The positions first revealed were the building senators, followed by the 2018 and 19 E-Board. The newly appointed E-Board members are as follows: Dallas Klein as president, Elizabeth Hernandez as the vice president of academic and student affairs, Logan Tupper as the vice president of finance, Nicole Dunlop for the vice president of internal affairs, Chadwick Burdick as the vice president of campus outreach, and Kennedy Moore as the vice president of diversity and inclusion. Congratulations to the winners.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's edition of Around the Rock. For more on what we talked about tonight, visit theonlinerocket.com. I'm Carlee Smith.
And I'm Ron McNerney. This has been WSRU-TV News. Your campus,
Your community,
your station.